Okay, so for those that missed the LOA on summer, LOA roast is Ark, and on is online. They do these live conventions twice a year, summer, winter, and pretty much goes over like the current issues or things they want to update when it comes to like quality of life, convenience features, or things that players have been asking for a long time. This time, they started with that again. And they also mentioned the new stuff. And then after they introduced the new stuff, they showcased the roadmap for the next 4 months. So let's recap that. And I want to leave something behind for the Amazonians. They're probably not going to watch what I have to say, but we'll see what happens. But basically, the director did announce that he will step down to take care of his health. And team managers are here with 7, 9, 10 years of experience. These guys are experts in their departments. Okay, so let's watch the recap. I'll just pause during the recap and I'll go over like the collabo stuff. So this is like the summer island. Last year, they introduced the summer events, and to access the summer events, we have to go to an island called Maharaka Island. I think they're gonna have that island, but different layout. And I really hope, Rock's CM for the Amazonian games, right? She did say that we're gonna get a summer event. She did mention this in the forums. We don't know what event, but it'll be in the patch notes. We'll find out. But hopefully it's Maharaka 1.0, but we're getting like the 2.0 in KR. There's gonna be a race, but with these Mokokos, and the camera is gonna be behind their head instead of like the dinosaur racing. Obstacle course, Fall Guys kind of thing. Basically, 2 different events at the park, the water park. It's gonna have a bunch of mats, and the convenience of life features that they're implementing is if you have Bobby on another server, you can go to Bobby's stronghold and you could eat his food. You can walk around his stronghold. They're gonna have more like stronghold related events, or not events, but stronghold installations that you guys can carry out your own events, like obstacle courses or racetracks or like tic-tac-toe, stuff like that. Class balance is coming. Remember, the director said last year in the winter LOA on December that there will be 3 phases of class balancing. So we're gonna get another one. And what they said, the 3 team leaders, what they said was that it's not gonna take too long in between the balance patches. It's gonna be more frequent, not too frequent either though, right? But it's gonna be not too dragged out like last time. Last time was hella dragged out. But balance patch is imminent. It's coming. The test servers in Korea will be improved so that we can test with every gem, every tripod. We can cut like a 10-10 stone on the test server and be able to test. And also, this feature is great. 수련장 개선, which is Trixion training area. So for example, let's say you're a first intent war dancer. You don't have your esoteric tripods or gems. But now, when you go into Trixion, not only can you fix your stats, combat stats, engravings, but now you can even max out the tripods, max out the cards you want to use, max out the gems. You can use 8s or 7s or 9s or 10s. So you could kind of like test out the class before you decide on your main or something like that. Or maybe you want to make an alt for Legion raids, but you don't know how they're going to feel. When we get this system, which it will come to NAU in South America, now we can pretty much, instead of looking at trailer videos or going in there without gems and tripods, now we can see, so this is how it's going to feel. This is great. Way overdue. Way overdue. And the MVP changes are coming. They've mentioned this so many times. There's going to be little badges that you can earn, because MVP is not just always about damage. Some people care about damage. Some people care about healing. Some people care about shield to the group. Some people care about self shield. Some people care about counters. So there are going to be badges for someone who never even took a hit from a boss fight. And speaking of boss fight, they're going to remove all the previous attempts. So let's say you were doing Vicus and the 3rd gate. and you were wiping for 8 hours. Now, I guess some people would have liked the accumulated all 8 hours of attempts being all added in for an MVP. Some people just want like a snapshot of the kill attempts, and that's what we're gonna get. So it's only gonna count that boss, not the trash that you cleared before. Like if you were doing Abyss dungeons, it included trash as well as all the attempts. Now it is just against the boss and the kill attempts. That's great. And different poses in the MVP screen. They've talked about this so many times. They're also going to improve PvP so that it's easier to enter into PvP by recommending skills and tripods of masters and grandmaster players. So you'll have like you could like go off what they're using. You copy it so that you don't have to like open another tab, or search for guides. And also you can fight against AI. Like back in the old days when we play shooter games, we could fight against AIs to hone our aiming a little bit, gradually step up, and then fight against real actual players. So this is gonna be good. Now selfie mode update, that's there as well. There's gonna be more poses added in, filters, stickers. So once again, you know, you may be thinking, well, this doesn't interest me, but for some people this interests them. Like PvP interests, you know, a certain group of players called PvPers, or those that want to kind of get into it. So evolving that, improving that, upgrading that is awesome. They're also updating the map so that you don't have to exit like in the game. Let me get this game open. So if I press M and let's say there's an island. Let's go over here. Like this island. You're like, oh, dude, where is this? Like, we have to do this and we have to do that. Instead of doing that, now we can zoom out with the scroll wheel. We can also drag with our mouse, and we can just, I don't know, it's just fucking smooth. We don't have to exit out, reopen everything. Also, we're getting a new bag feature. We're getting too many skins in Korea, right? Remember, for those that are like, oh man, these updates never come to NAU. What the fuck? You literally look at your backspace. This, back in the day, you had to carry all of this in here. Okay? People had to carry all these in here. There was no such thing as clean bags back then. Okay? The game was delayed to the Western audience because of the Nostalgia patch. Nostalgia patch includes this, all of this stuff, and many, many more. So anyways, we're getting the skin storage tab, up to 400 slots, all given for free. You don't have to unlock it with blue crystals. Oh, new players, they're gonna have like a protection buff as well as the welcome challenge brought on over from the Western version. The Korean servers will provide mats for the new players to enter the endgame, which is the Legion Commander raids, but they're too scared to get in here, so they're provide like a buff, maybe damage reduce or something. Elgasia after story, so more story mode for story enjoyers. Because the story arc has finished. Like people ask me, where's the 7th arc? But I cannot give spoilers on that. That 7th arc, that story arc, it's been finished now after 10 years of development. All right, so the next one is that there's a new class, Aeromancer. The stronghold updates. We can customize our stronghold more, make these little games, trophy showcase room in our house. We can actually decorate our house now. We can go indoors and show off our achievements, as well as all the servers in that region. People can go to your stronghold now and eat your food and check out your decorations, your achievements and stuff like that. Other than that, we have the new Guardian, 2 new Guardians, but this one's coming first, and then a golden toad after. There's a hell mode. Just gonna get cosmetic stuff from here. Title, I think an ancient title. New NPCs for rapport in Korea for the Elgasia continents, because people weren't able to complete Elgasia continents. Yeah, it's those 2 question marks, they're being added in for the completionists. They love that stuff. And the next Legion Commander raid, actually not almost, but after an entire year, because Brezhaza came out August 2021. Akan is coming 2022 August, And the 2D horizontal mini games are starting to roll out. Starting with this Mokokong Island. It's an island. You go there and you'll do this 2D little mini game. The story mode, there are 3 stages, they said, and that you have to solo. After you complete those, you fight a boss. The boss, you can have up to 3 players, 3 friends. So including you, 2 friends. Yeah? And the reason that they've tested this is what it works, but there are 3 different special weapons as well. So I guess 3 is what works, but you don't have to do 3. And then more story mode. This is for like the everyday citizens of Arcadia, everyday citizens story. And the Maharaka is back, the summer theme park, new summer skins. And then, as I was saying earlier, how do you get new players or returnees, those that quit, taking a break? Because there are plenty of those in Korea right now, as well as people that are playing every day excited. Well, introduce a new class. How do we get that new class up? This is how you do it. Hyper Express, Store Express. Hyper Express starts from 1340 now, and it ends at 1460, so that you'll be able to do Algacia continents. So this gets the new players excited, because not only is there a new class, which usually comes with the power pass, so you get that power pass, and then from 1340 to 1460, you have this event helping you to get there. Not only that, we have the welcome challenge for the new players, and the buff, the Mokoko buff, stuff like that for the new players. And a ton of events and gifts. We'll talk about that. But that's how you get new players excited and to install your game, as well as people to return, or the hardcore players to make an ult or try the new class out. So this is the formula. Help them get there with materials, events. Another one, a great one, the combination that works is new class, power pass, Hyper Express, and Ark Pass. Ark Pass, even if you don't buy it, it's free mats. It doesn't get that much simpler, in my opinion. I've said this before, but when we got the Super Express event in the Western version, there was literally no marketing. It's a great event, don't get me wrong, but like it should have been marketed better. Right? That with the new class, and then there was Ark Pass, but like, where was the marketing, dude? Speaking of summer, where's the marketing for our summer, right? Where's the thing that gets us excited? Like these guys, they already knew. They already anticipate the servers will explode. The sites are actually down right now. The main site in Korea is down. They anticipate new players will come. That's why they even designed new skins, free skins, that accommodate new players and the veterans. Veterans teaching the new players accepting the veterans' lessons. It's a Mokoko themed skin. So they like these guys anticipate player explosion, right? The player base explosion. Like you know, like I just don't have words anymore. Like I just don't get it, man. But yeah. Is there anything else I'm missing? Oh yeah, they're collaborating with Witcher 3. They said that it'll be most likely end of the year or next year. Yeah, this is the skin I was talking about. Yeah, the Mokoko skin. So like a student themed skin for the new players, but also for the veterans as well, passing along the torch. Oh, the tripod rework. Yeah, the tripod rework is also coming, but we need more details on that. They were a little bit scared that people might go into shock. But it's going to be a collection-based thingy, like engravings. What we know so far is that the tripod system will be like engravings. Once you learn it, you have it forever. Here's Aeromancer, specialist class, subclass Aeromancer. I'm going to go from the beginning. She controls the weather, but she also has a knife coming out of, a blade coming out of the umbrella. Yeah, okay, let's watch it. I'm not gonna pause. We'll pause after. So I wasn't expecting this. She uses an umbrella that has like a sword? Dagger? Whatever that thing is inside. Look at that face. Okay, I thought she was gonna evolve here, but no. She's got this cool umbrella. She's high as hell. Look at her. What is that? What is she telling me with those eyes? Okay, rock music. Push and suck. Wind. Got some wind. Arrow. Hey, yo, yo, yo. It's airbender. Solar beam. That's rain, right, chat? That's more tornado wind stuff. Controlling weather. Solar beam. Ice. That's a buff. She's considered a synergy damage dealer. I don't know what the hell that means. But that white circle seems like a synergy. So that's solar beam though. When I thought that the animations couldn't get any brighter in this game. Will she be squishy? Specialist as a class is as squishy as a mage. That's the ult. Awakening. Wait, what? That was a minute? That was 1 minute 40. What the? Okay, anyways. Here it is, dude. Roadmap, dude. We got Ninov with the Elgasia after story coming this Wednesday. Aeromancer in 2 weeks. And then we're gonna get the summer festival. We're gonna get the regular folk storyline. There's 10 of them. 10 of them. 10 of them on this one. 10 stories. More added in later. So bam, bam, bam. Everything lined up. Arc Pass. Season 3. Boom. Every 6 months we get an Arc Pass now. It seems like it. They announce it with every LOA on. New class. New event. Summer event. Mats. And then we get the Hyper Express Plus. And then we're going to get the Stronghold update number 1. They're going to break it into many different stages. So, yeah, it doesn't make sense to just release the class itself. They have to release other things so that the new players or existing players or returnees, man, so they get all the mats and go to the moon. Wait a minute, this is all fucking July? Wait, yo, hold on. Okay, makes sense. So, yeah. Okay, this is all July, because, yeah. It needs to all line up. And then... Ooh, tripod system is here. Okay, in July. Trixion, July. Where we can finally equip gems and tripods and test out different builds. And the PvP changes as well. And then August, we got Akan. A full year later. Holy. And the class balance. Okay, so we're going to get the avatar storage, new Guardian, 2 NPCs for Elgasia, horizontal content, MVP. Yo, that's in August? MVP thing.
MVP 개선.
Pre-quest for Iliakan or Akan. And then the 2D horizontal is in
그리고 9월에는 목포 아일랜드 영지 2차 업데이트 그리고 셀피 카렐고스 실현.
Now the thing is this. There's usually like, what are we gonna do for October, November? No roadmap? I mean, I think this happened last year as well. After September, there was like just darkness. Selfie system, September. Ooh, September, man, looks kind of light, but August is kind of fat. But there it is. That's the roadmap, man.